Seems your luck's run out.
We've enemies in our midst!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment.
No.
Am I going to make it?
Come on, this way. I need to get you out of here before things get bloody. That's what Lenzo said to do, if we ever got raided. So come on, you lot. We're gonna go see him. He'll keep us all safe, I'm sure of that. They're already here! Run for it!
Nice armor you've got. It looks better on me, man.
Feast your eyes on this! No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Naught can threaten.
A hidden path? I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray keep your wits about you. We'd need them to go barging in.
I don't stand a chance.
My thanks. We shall accompany you now. Those coral snakes must pay for their crimes. We shall join you and aid your efforts however we can. Give no quarter.
This appears to be the coral snake's hideout. If we capture their leader, the other bandits might be brought to heel.
Right you are. Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
A resounding success.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Am I properly equipped for this situation? Mayhap I ought to find a new weapon.
What is the matter? We are under attack. Not like this.
Come on! Don't drag this out!
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
That's what I'm talking about! As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Hugo! We're out of time, lad. We'll have to scarper.
Come in, Lanzo!
But before I forget, here you are. Time for you to make yourself useful. Tisn't the first time I've taught an unseasoned whelp the meaning of betrayal. And it shall be the last! Goodbye, lad. Don't be sore. You were a fool, but a useful one.
I can't believe it.
Arrest him!
Lanzo? Why?
A job well done. It is unfortunate that their leader escaped, but I very much doubt the coral snakes will be using this hideout again. We'll interrogate the lad, and see what he knows. Mayhap he can tell us aught of the leader's whereabouts. The coral snakes are still an enigma. Mayhap the lad can tell us more.
'Twas painful to behold how callously the leader treated that young man. He shed him like an old boot.
A cheerless outcome for all involved.
Over here, if you please.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. Our movement is restricted here. 'Twould be troublesome if we were forced to do battle.
I can't count the number of meats and fish that have gone to rot in my pack. You'd think the smell would remind me.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Take care not to fall.
One cannot be too careful. Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend?
I've just had a thought. I've been at this for quite some time and have much to share. If you've need of any advice, just say the word.
Of course. And I'll be sure to watch you, that I might learn from the best.
not fall to your prowess. Come, follow my example. Focus your strength, Arisen.
I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
You'll not live to regret this!
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there?
Wait a moment.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Now that is a surprise.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Look out! Knackers!
It cannot weather Ice's numbing grip.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Shall we do as that personage suggested, and make for the Rock Mouse's burrow? Pray, call upon me again another time. The pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea. As I understand it, it is boorish to speak when you've naught to say, so I shall hold my tongue. Has anyone got a story to share? I'll hear any tale, be it of boast or embarrassment.
How might I serve you, Arisen? Where ought we to go now? You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. Our Master is a changeable sort, making a careful search one moment and charging recklessly into battle in the next.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well. never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
There's a shorter path you might take now. Allow me to show you.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
You truly are formidable, Arisen. This looks as if it will take us someplace further afield. How we use it is at our discretion.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
Take care that it don't poison you!
I doubt I can be evidence against it. That was well thought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Tis a ballista, Arisen.
Tis not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
That was never have I encountered such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
In your purse. Now, I get my hands on you. Oi, you!
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Buy a little something, won't you? This world's no place for the faint of heart. Many thanks, sir.
Not buying?
Welcome, sir. Doubly so if you're here to buy. Hope to see you again. Welcome, sir. Doubly so if you're here to buy. Mind, 'tisn't always easy, travelling the roads alone. Hope to see you again.
Shall I assist? I suppose I'll handle this.
Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know. Where ought we to go now? You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. I've found some materials we could use to enhance our equipment. You can view their location on the map. A ballista is a ranged weapon.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt 'twould catch our foes unawares. Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Follow me, if you would.
What business have you here? Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, Let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make for the tavern?
Would you mind coming over here? We're here, Master.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Back Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this, then. Simply show it to one of the sentries, and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Simply show it to one of the sentries, and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Pray, follow me.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Follow me, if you would.
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones, carved in the likeness of monsters. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Well met.
We pawns cannot set foot in Batal without feeling the people's contempt for us.
Let no hardship keep us from our charge. We go with the Arisen, wheresoever that...
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? Not feeling so keen, are you? Well, you'll not find a better deal elsewhere. Of that, I can assure you. Whatever's to be done.
My talents are lost in these townsfolk.
Over here, if you please. We have reached our destination.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but 'tisn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes. Which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
Ah, yes. You're the one who aided us in storming the Coral Snake's hideout. I've been questioning Hugo, the bandit we took into custody, but he refuses to answer any of my questions. In fact, he's hardly said a word. The lad's been sent back to his cell for now, but perhaps I could trouble you to talk with him. I seem to recall that he recognized you. Are you acquainted? At any rate, methinks you might have more success loosening his lips than I.
Would you mind coming over here?
Can't stomach places like this. Oh, my
sure what to do.
When does my watch?
Somehow my feet always carry me. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own. There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you. Frey, follow me.
Keep out of reach of their cannons!
We've no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Open your eyes!
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
You must hurry! Let no harm befall the Arisen!
Now I've got you!
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Over here, if you please. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there.
I'll hold the enemy in place!
Splendid.
All creatures who know death cling to life.
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon sheaths.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight. There ought not to be water here. I've an ill feeling about this.
I've never heard such nonsense. Who's there?
You're all out of luck.
I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves. You have my support.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
I'm not interested. I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Would you mind coming over here? Here we are. It is this way. over here, if you please.
Fire won't do much good here. Let's try a different tack.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. Not bad.
I can do no less in service of you.
Trust it.
Ingredients plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see what we found while we're here?
What's most effective? This can scarce stand. A well-placed strike, gazing skyward.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
I'll turn you into pincushion.
Tis a road worthy of caution. Lords are our best men.
True enough.
We must rally. Panic will only create the enemy's advantage.
Arisen! Are you alright?
I've grabbed hold of our bow. Would you mind coming over here? Would that such tranquility could last.
I quite agree.
There, Master! Knackered!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
What I wouldn't give for a map, particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
Of course.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Mayhap we ought to return for a rest when we're in need of one. The pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same. A good meal makes one appreciate those 'tis shared with.
It would have gone down even better if the area were free of monsters, but I suppose one can't have everything.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth. Is there aught this pawn might do for you? We did a fair bit of shopping the other day, didn't we? Though I do wonder how much of it was necessary.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I suppose I was preoccupied with my thoughts. Thoughts of you arisen, naturally. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea. Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map. I found a place with some useful materials for enhancing our equipment. I've marked it down on the map.
Pray, call upon me again another time. Where ought we to go now? You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. I know where we can find the necessary materials to enhance your equipment, Master. I've noted the location on your map.
Our master's a magnanimous sort, letting us sup on fine meats before a heartening fire.
I was just thinking that.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Can it be you are lost, Arisen One? The path to the dragon has many turns, but I can illuminate the way ahead if you so desire. I know only that which is already clear, that the origins of this artifact can be traced to Batal. You will find the path you ought to follow inscribed herein. Would you know the fate of another? This meeting shall not be our last, Arisen One.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a minute.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Perhaps it was somewhat overdone, but no matter.
Well done, Master.
Enough.
What to make of this?
A pack of red wolves! We've got them on the run!
I see no merit in hunting down such cravens. Through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
At least I can go with my head held high.
There's no need to make camp here. We've energy enough to press on for a while yet.
'Tis well to be prepared, but...
We're here, Master.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd show. Now, are you ready to aid me in sketching that griffin? Remember, you'll need to draw the fight out as long as you can. I must behold the creature from every angle if I am to coax it, lifelike, from the stone. Marvelous. Up we go then.
Let us accompany Sir Fulvio and face this griffin.
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Positively speaking. That ought to do it. He thinks I've got what I need. It is done. With this sketch, I will doubtless be able to chisel a fine griffin. Seeing the creature in the flesh is a wonder. The interplay of its bones and muscles is simply fascinating. This sketch shall serve me well. All that remains is to return home and take up my chisel.
I wonder how Sir Fulvio's sculpture is coming along. Mayhap 'twould behoove us to pay him a visit. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Over here, if you please. This way, Master. There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
Out! Mind that they do not poison you!
Flame it in weakness!
Poison is the last I'll keep them pinned down.
Well said.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. Can't let you on till you've paid. You've made yourself an enemy.
Would that ox carts were a bit safer. And a bit swifter, too.
Drivers can be a decent source of gossip. Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
You should be.
Huh?
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Good coin in peddling, if you've the know-how. Hope to see you again.
Follow me, if you would.
A device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight and people, by the looks of it.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
Red Wolves are out for our blood. That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive. Feast your eyes on this!
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
I'm unsure how best to
I might
proceed.
stay a while.
Looking for autumn. Take it easy. What else? How is our welcome sight?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Might as well hang it out.
townspeople to
I'm in no
tend to
rush.
this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Good day to you.
We are hardly familiar with one another.
I fear I've not useful to share.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. I have a task that requires someone of your skill and discretion. Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process. He may seek to strike again, yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress as I am. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my stead? My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure her assassin from the shadows. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. I trust you understand the gravity of this task.
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermont's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
Aught you need of me?
Well met. I can see you're accustomed to a heavy coin purse. Say, you wouldn't be looking to buy aught, would you? Victuals, sweetmeats, tonics, I've got it all. None of those strike your fancy? Then what say you to some new liquor? That perked your ears up, eh? Tell you what, I'll even sell it to you for cheap. Assuming I can count on your continued patronage. This stuff isn't easy to come by, and mine's the finest tasting for leagues about. Pleasure doing business with you, cuz. Would you look at that? I'm near out of stock. Suppose I'll have to find myself another runner.
Back to it, I suppose.
If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall inform you directly. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
The tower atop the ruins, Moonglint Tower, 'tis called, is always enveloped in clouds no matter the weather.
No one's seen its zenith in living memory. Mayhap a search of the ruins would reveal aught. Not that I'd volunteer. Truth be told, I'd sooner leave this place and resume my post at the castle. An ill feeling pervades my heart whenever I look up there. Though I pray 'tis but a feeling, and naught more.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Would you mind coming over here?
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Do you want a way to release the whelp sooner? Do you realise what you're asking? Well, there might be a way, only you didn't hear it from me. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't mean no one does. The head jailer, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom, if you made it worth his while.
My parents were killed by brigands. And I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes. Gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life, instead of ending up like me. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath. That's why I did the things I did. And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo...
I reckon the head jailer could get the lad his freedom if you made it worth his while. Just remember, you heard naught of this from me.
All's well, I trust.
Aye, what can I do for you? Oh, you want the bandit whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone. Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things. No, there's no need to fret. These things take time, you understand.
That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all...
Wonder if anyone would notice if I missed training.
reckon the head jailer could get the lad his freedom if you made it worth his while. Just remember, you had naught of this from me.
No, there's no need to fret. These things take time, you understand.
Everyone's just hired a guy.
Good to see you, Master.
There's a tavern that stocks
Fancy a
new
gander?
liquor, but
Fine,
they
where's
only
all-
cater to bistros.
What's all that about?
Clark means to unveil the sculpture before a select audience. He asked me to extend an invitation to you as well. I will await you at his estate in Vernworth's noble quarter.
What's going on?
I'll gladly stay a while. Even if you've no troubles. I'm not risking my life for a kitten.
Oi, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
I shan't let you get away.
Well, I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No, no. I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name, then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him? From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us, aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time. Show them your mettle!
Is our wrath not better saved for different foes?
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
One cannot help but wonder about that Sir Ragnar. Who is he really?
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Doesn't seem like you and I are going to be sharing a drink anytime soon. A shame that. 'Tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. As I've said, I'm a sellsword. Perhaps our next meeting will be on the battlefield, eh? I'd not say no to the chance to prove my mettle against yours.
Hoy, looking to change your vocation, perchance? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might even make a new discovery. Best buy what you need, lest you regret it later. Many thanks. Come on, have a look.
Trouble tends to find me, but I'd sooner avoid it.
say, are you satisfied with your current appearance? Because I sense you yearn for a change. You wish to shine like a jewel among your peers. Is that not so? Well, lucky you. I am here to see your wish granted. Why, I hardly recognize you. You look so resplendent. Do come by again.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. I've found some materials we could use to enhance our equipment. You can view their location on the map.
Interested in my wares? They're acting up Me? I sell defensive equipment, as you can plainly see. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first. I'll take on whatever work you've got. Many thanks.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Me? I sell defensive equipment, as you can plainly see. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without... paying for it first. Many thanks. Interested in my...
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
I'm in fine fettle today. These old bones.
What should I get up to today? I'll have nightmares if I let myself worry over much.
I'll take any chance to see the my wares.
Welcome and well met. If you seek lodgings in Back Batar, look no further. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. In my line of business, patience is key. Do come again.
Fancy a look at my wares?